Hi, hello, and other such nonsense. So sleep deprivation is magic. It's hard to post a video when you're worried your opinion isn't a popular one. You're worried people aren't gonna like it, but just, you need to have faith in yourself, and I need to have faith in myself. So, let's begin. Episode 22. What about Discord? Good lord, it's a Discord episode. Anyway, enjoy. Hello.
Didn't we just show all the books in the library a few months ago?
Yes, but that was because we needed to. This is just because I want to. I call it my book sortation. 3 uninterrupted days of reorganizing books. Can you think of anything
She always
more
gets
relaxing?
interrupted.
Well, claw massages, back rubs, bubble baths.
Twilight is...
You weren't really looking for an answer, were ya?
I've even devised a better system for organizing them. It decreases the amount of time it takes to find a book you're looking for by nearly 3/4 of a second.
Oh, goody.
Whoa, that much?
Look at them all. Why, there must be at least 20,000 books to organize.
Oh, there's Alicious for the first time in, like,
Best long weekend ever! I'm sure we can make some time for a claw massage and a back rub, too.
Yes! Best long weekend ever!
That's all that matters.
Steps outside. Everything's about to go.
Whoa,
everything's about to explode.
That strange yellow orb in the sky. What is that?
He hasn't seen it so long.
All right. So it's been a little while since we've seen the sun.
A little while? We've been in that library for 3 straight days.
Yes, but they were 3 very productive days. Even if you did take that.
All right, this is a Discord. I actually forgot.
Hey,
Yeah.
you promised a claw massage? I'm getting a claw massage.
It's not like we missed anything.
Oh,
Missed something.
that's definitely... What?
Hello, Twilight. Hi, Spike. Hi, Rainbow Dash. Good
Something-
to see you, Discord.
Did you
Something here is
rehearse before you
horrifically
found
wrong.
us?
What makes you think we practiced? Come on, Rainbow Dash. What's going on here? Sorry, me and Discord are just messing around. Like we do.
Discord's been making friends with everyone.
Oh,
while you've
Twilight,
been away in the
we
library.
simply had a momentous time together these past 3 days.
3 days
You
is...
could say it was hysterical.
A lot happens in 3 days, apparently.
Snake.
Just snaking around.
Good one, Discord. It is kind of an inside
I feel as
joke
confused
from
as
this
Twilight
weekend.
is.
You wouldn't really get
Yeah.
it unless you were there. Oh, okay. Cool, well,
Sure.
catch you later, Twilight.
Catch you later, Twilight.
That was mildly sinister sounding.
Oh, that's Discord for
How
you.
strange, right? Since when have Rainbow
Lyra
Dash
Bum
and
on the
Discord had
background.
inside jokes?
Since sometime in the last 3 days, I guess.
Hey, no pony made you join me on my book sortation.
I'm joking, I'm joking.
Rarity?
Twilight!
He's gonna be here
You've
too.
returned from your book sorting sabbatical. All that organizing has done wonders for your complexion.
Thanks. It was very relaxing. And we were able to clear a shelf for those old-fashioned books you wanted to donate.
They're not old, darling. They're vintage, and they're over there. I've even included my favorites by former cancel art designer to the stars, Rococo Frou-Frou.
Oh, I love her.
Him.
Both.
Twilight? This makes twice I'm seeing you in 1 day. Aren't I lucky?
Weren't you just with...
Hi, Twilight. Hi, Spike. How was your book sortation?
It was good.
Aren't you glad you did it?
What is he been doing?
You're a card. Oh, please.
I
You'll make me blush.
You do seem to be turning a
Don't-
shade of orange.
What in the hell is going on?
Okay, so either Discord has been
You see, we were at
organizing
Apple Acres,
something with
and,
the entire team,
oh, how to explain?
or
Well, let me try and paint her a picture, dearest.
dearest.
Discord is currently messing with the Bob Ross reference.
And I ended up turning the trees into the most... Oh, who am I kidding? I simply can't do it justice. You really had to be there.
We would have invited you to come.
I think she's still in the I think she's still in the library, and he's messing with her and only her.
And I'm sure it was much more important than the fun that we had.
I appreciate that. Speaking of
Is
books,
he trying to teach her a lesson?
Get these on the shelves.
Apples and oranges, what the freaking
Rarity
hell
finding
is...
something he did genuinely funny must have been
If
some
Applejack is selling
weekend.
oranges, I...
Some pony's sorry she missed it?
Of course not. What's got you two in hysterics?
Oh, we were just reminiscing about the best weekend
He's everywhere.
He's
Yeah,
everywhere today,
he's
isn't
in too many places at once. I mean, I know he's
Yeah.
a whole spirit of chaos
We
thing,
just
but
finished our soup, and then Applejack said,
it's
peanut butter hoof? Yuck, not even with jelly.
okay, that was just wrong.
I don't get it.
It was hilarious. I wish we'd taken a picture for you.
Oh, well, this should do.
I guess that's funny.
Well, seems this has become quite the sticky situation.
Here's the problem, is that
Oh,
Twilight's not having fun
Twilight.
because she was
We
feeling
haven't
left
even
out.
had to tell your
We're
weekend
also
week.
not having fun because we're feeling left out.
And yet you look so glum. Does
Yeah.
some pony need a huggy wuggy?
I am not glad. I'm glad. I'm glad you all had such a good time together. Having inside jokes can really create a lasting bond between friends.
I'm just sorry that all this bonding happened while you were holed up in your castle.
Oh, don't you worry about Twilight. Bet you were in hog heaven organizing all them books. Again.
I'm sure I had just as much fun as the rest of you. I can't believe I missed out on all that bonding.
angry. Twilight is angry.
I knew it. You are jealous.
Spike, I'm the princess of friendship. I don't get jealous. I'm sorry I missed out because sharing that experience would have helped me with my princess of friendship duties.
Come again?
If our friends could enjoy 3 full days with Discord that much, it must have something to do with the specific things they did together. If we could find out what those things were, it could be a real breakthrough in the science of friendship.
Oh boy, here we
I
go.
guess so.
I know so! You thought our book sortation was fun? This is gonna be even better. Thank you for coming. I wouldn't have asked you here if it wasn't important.
I love important.
I want to know how these funny moments you shared came to pass. I can use this data to help advance friendships all over Equestria.
Well, I like the sound of that.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Let's start with the snake. I don't know if I can get it out. It's too funny.
Oh, but we must. It's for the greater good. It started when we were helping Granny Smith with her garden.
I reckon you mean my sister Apple Bloom.
All your apples look the same. And then Rainbow Dash saw a snake.
I think it was a garden hose.
It was a hose snake. Super deadly. I recall it being a large stick that looked like a hose that in turn did in fact resemble a snake.
Point is, we galloped away.
And it chased after us. The hose? A snake? A stick? A snake?
A hose.
A stick.
We literally trotted for our lives. Isn't that hilarious?
I guess you had to be there.
I do need to be there.
But you weren't. And it's already happened. Ooh. Are you suggesting time?
Oh, not... What, really?
Absolutely
Back to
not.
Future reference.
Time travel is not something to be messed with. We simply need to recreate
Oh
everything
my
that
god,
led to
Twilight,
these
please
jokes.
stop.
Oh, what a brilliant idea. Shall we begin with the lunch date that kicked off the glorious weekend you missed out on?
Are you sure it was this table?
Does it really matter?
When it comes to science, everything matters. One change to the equation could ruin the
Well,
experiment.
that's true, but I don't think it works the same way with this.
It was this table here.
All right, so you sat down at the table, and then what happened?
Oh, well, first I expressed my displeasure with the design of the menu. And
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've just noticed something.
Yes?
The tablecloth. It isn't the same color as the one the restaurant used on the day in question.
What is going on here? What is Discord trying to get at with all this?
She's right. The tablecloth was
Actually,
red. I remember because it
actually, the
prominently performed on
question
menus.
I don't
is
suppose that means
is
we're
he
gonna need
actually
to get a
after
new
something,
tablecloth,
or
does
is
it?
Twilight just tweaking out?
Most definitely. One change to the equation could ruin the experiment. Twilight said so herself.
Well, that's just wrong.
Anything stand out as being different? Anything at all?
That was another reference.
I've noticed
Yeah.
a couple of things.
Me too.
Excellent. A little to the left. No, my left. A little bit more. No, a little more right.
The cloud over our table looked like an ice cream sundae. Perfect!
Piggy's going to eat the cloud.
No. This is barely room temperature. Garçon! Garçon, over here.
Poor Twilight. I feel so sorry for her right now.
Are you sure there's not something you've missed? Some other detail about your lunch together that you're forgetting?
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I feel we've been pretty exhaustive in our attempts to recreate every single detail of our previous
Because one detail is
encounter.
different. She wasn't there.
Yeah, Twilight. If you don't get it by now, I don't think you're ever gonna get it.
But it is really important that I figure this out. It's for the good of all Equestria.
Well, perhaps we should have another look at the data we've collected. Of course! There is one last
If I was
variable
right.
that we haven't accounted for.
What?
I was right.
Me?
You weren't there observing us. No matter how hard we try, we can't possibly recreate our weekend of fun exactly as it happened, because you'll always be watching, and you weren't there.
He makes a good point.
It has only served to prove that moments of levity and bonding between friends simply cannot be recreated so that others might share in the experience.
He makes another good point. Oh, don't worry, darling. I'm sure there'll be plenty of other chances for you to share in the kind of frivolity
I feel like
we
they're
had
trying
with
to go
while
less.
you were
They're
away.
prepping for a lesson. They just
Yeah, and I'll bet they'll be just as hysterical.
Absolutely.
I'm not buying it. Not for a second. There is definitely something else going on here, Spike.
Or maybe there isn't, and you should just drop this whole thing and admit that you're a little jealous.
Even if I'm not able to laugh at what happened, I should be able to figure out why they find it funny, why they think they had this amazing and hilarious time together, but I can't figure it out. It doesn't make sense.
Some things just can't be explained.
Our friends think something great happened to them while I was away, but no, it
Nope.
was something awful. If we don't break the
No,
spell they're under,
there
who
we
knows
go.
what terrible things could happen?
Spell?
Come on, Spike. There's no time to lose.
Deep End, meet Twilight.
I'll think it's Zagor.
What do you think? Can you undo Discord's magic?
Sakura, please talk sense into her.
In what way can you tell that they are indeed under a spell?
They're having fun with Discord, that's why.
Our friendship with Discord is truly a shock. But who says it is something that we must block?
Trust me, they would never laugh like that unless something magical was involved. It's not that funny. I know funny.
It's a quirk to her time view thingy.
All right, this potion will break the spell. Then you will be able to tell.
Wait, If that's the potion, then what's
Soup.
brewing in your cauldron?
It ties the room together and emits a warm glow. But if I am to be honest, it's just for show.
Oh, that was good.
I wonder why she asked us here so bright and early.
Another map adventure, perhaps?
Nobody's got a vibrating butt yet, so.
Nope, no glowing tushies here.
Or maybe it's more of a non-adventure. Maybe she just wants to tell us how last night's slumber went. Hey, gang! Ooh, you look excited! I am excited. We're gonna have fun today. Yes! Just one tiny, minuscule, microscopic thing before fun times. I need every pony to sip this potion to
there's
break
where we
Discord's spell
drop
on you.
off.
You had to just go there
What
with
now?
it.
Don't be embarrassed. So what if Discord cast a spell on you so you thought you had a great time? And now you have all these inside jokes that you seem to be constantly laughing at? Don't worry, you didn't have your defenses up. I get it.
You're kidding. Twilight, darling. We
Drink it
simply
to
had a
prove
nice
nothing
time
happened.
with Discord.
Simple.
As I recall, we spent much of yesterday afternoon reenacting it for you.
Uh-huh. Or you reenacted
Oh
what
my
you
God,
thought was
Twilight,
fun,
just
but
stop.
really wasn't because you were under a spell that made you think what happened was fun.
What kind of fertilizer have you had your nose in, Twilight?
Be honest, the only reason you won't drink the potion is because deep down in your hearts you know there's a chance that Discord has you under his power. Twilight, how could you say such a thing? I know Discord still makes mistakes sometimes, but you're accusing him of being downright evil.
Yeah! And to top it off, you're accusing us of not being able
A lot
to
of liquid
tell you
spilled
without
over us now.
What do you take us for?
Yeah! What do you take us for? Delicious! Got any more, Twilight?
Hi, Twilight. The gang
dear.
mentioned we'd all be hanging out together today.
The gang?
Yeah, the peanut butter hoof gang.
Think you would laugh at it either way.
She's about to snap.
So much for that whole spell theory.
But it's still not funny. It's funny if you were there. But I wasn't there. I wasn't included. Maybe it's my own fault for staying in and having a booksorcation when I could have been making jokes and memories and having a great time with my friends. But I didn't do that, did I? You all did. You were all there, but... I wasn't there. I missed out. And seeing you having all these jokes I wasn't a part of
He's
and
got
couldn't
some stuff.
understand made me...
Jealous?
No. The Princess of Friendship can't get jealous.
Sure you can, Twilight. And none of us begrudge you for it.
We're sorry if we made you feel left out.
Side note.
You didn't do anything wrong.
Discord has
You're allowed
the
to share things
smooze
that
in a
don't
jar
include-
around his neck.
I just said that.
And you're allowed to feel a little jealous about
Okay,
it.
I missed that.
You
There's
just
the
have
sleep
to be
debt.
able to admit that that's what you're feeling, so you can let it go.
And,
But yeah,
you know, not
this
try
was
to
around
make
his
us
neck. What
recreate
the hell?
everything that happened when you weren't around.
Of course, none of this would have happened
He's got
if I hadn't encouraged
a
every
throne.
pony not to invite you this week.
There it goes.
They wanted me to be there? And you convinced them to not invite me?
Well, I didn't think that they should interrupt you, but now I see that we should have. Oh, I feel just terrible.
You don't look like you feel terrible.
Better?
Wait a minute. You didn't suggest not inviting Twilight because you wanted to make her feel left out, did you?
Of course not. That whole jealousy thing was just a happy accident. Certainly, we can all agree that Princess Twilight learned a valuable lesson here, that even she can have feelings of jealousy. That she should recognize said feelings rather than try to pretend that she doesn't have them. Did I get the tiniest bit of glee out of watching her try to recreate our weekend of fun in the name of science? Oh, most definitely. But what's important here is that it was never my intent to make Twilight feel jealous. That's something the old me would have tried to do.
Picking the mustache.
Aren't you glad I've changed?
Nope, not funny.
I said, Aren't you glad I've changed? Orange! Like the ones at the Applejack farm. I mean, from this weekend. No? Nothing? Really? I thought you'd find this hysterical.
Jokes only work so long.
Yes, no. Discord, I think these jokes have run their course.
Only way we find them funny now is if you put us all under some kind of spell. Come on. You'd have to be a complete crazy pony to think he'd do something like that. What are you gonna say next, Pinky? That we'd all have to drink some weird potion to break the spell?
Well, what's so
They
funny?
just did it to him.
Come on, Discord. Do we really have to spell it out for you?
Well, I don't get it. Some pony want to tell me what's so hilarious.
I'm happy that they swapped it around. This is...
Hello? I'm talking to you. You. And you and you. Well, what's funny about spell? I mean, really, I don't get it. I'm really bad about it.
Sorry, buddy. Guess you had to be there.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
Well, I mean, it was pretty straightforward, honestly.
Yeah, it was.
It just kind of did its thing. I'm not... Like, it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. It was just so, like, level. It was just like, it's an episode, and it happened. And there was nothing particularly exciting, there was nothing particularly hilarious. So, yeah, honestly, it was really there. I mean, it wasn't...
I felt like we were being pulled along across the wall. We were constantly looking for a way of where the hell this was leading to, but it was just going straight the whole time. We were just constantly bashing ourselves against the wall, trying to find where the hell we were going.
It's like playing Doom, just run along the walls, just tapping them, trying to open secret doors. But no, you're right. It's just like here's the path. So where's the thing that's going to jump out? Nothing is. It's just you go from here to over there, and that's the show. Like.
We have Discord. We have the master of crazy, insane things going nuts, and no, just no.
I mean, the most interesting thing that I think that really stands out in that episode is literally that Discord had the smooze around his neck at one point. It was in like a little jar hanging off of his like vest or whatever. It was just this moment of like, he's got a jar with a little green blob and it's got a bow tie. That's fantastic.
And there was the whole Back to the Future references.
Yeah, I mean, there was a few references in there, but yeah, like for the most part, it was just really blah.
It was not worthy of a Discord episode.
No, I mean, they did this whole like turnabout is fair play thing, but even the turnabout was really meh,
forced.
Like. The jokes in the first place sounded forced, and now you've got, the turnabout, which also feels really forced. I mean... I
liked seeing Zecora. Zecora was one of the better parts of the episode.
Yeah, I thought it was funny that Zecora's just like, the potion in the middle of the room, it's just there for show. Don't worry about it.
Just light up the room.
It certainly adds to the atmosphere.
See, Zecora was the funniest part of the Discord episode. What the hell?
Yeah, I mean... And it's just like the entire episode was focused around like inside jokes, and
inside jokes aren't funny.
And yeah, it's like the thing is that like I understand the concept, but like all the inside jokes that I've got with like friends and stuff, like I can explain in like a minute and a half.
Don't say, "Oh, you had to be there."
And you don't have to say, "Oh, you had to be there." Like that's not how it works.
I realized they were trying to teach a lesson, but they went about it and just no.
Yeah, it was really forced. Like, yeah, I mean, there was no. I mean, the episode can basically be summed up as, anybody can be jealous. Move on. Like, okay, cool.
It was a lesson that was forced, an episode that was forced around a lesson, not an episode that taught a lesson.
Yeah.
It wasn't an episode for episode, it was an episode for the sake of a lesson, which is not what we normally get.
So, yeah, that was the show. I'm
going to say right now, that was dumb.
I'm pretty sure that out of all of the episodes of this season, this one's probably the weakest one.
Princess Spike.
But at least, like, I mean, that one had at least an enjoyable cast of, like, background characters,
Okay, it did.
We had the Don't You Know pony and all that.
Okay, they were really good. The background points were so good in that. You're right.
And at least the lesson, or at least the lesson that was kind of an overall thing about how everyone is that everything is a sum of its parts, kind of a thing, was better than Blarg. Princess Twilight is still a normal pony. Move on. Like.
Yeah, that was just
Yeah, not feeling it, but alright, well, that was pretty much it.
Alright, to avoid more BS, let's call it here.
I was going to say, our recording is rapidly approaching an hour, so...
Oh gosh, I'll cut it down, don't worry.
Yeah, I think it's time to go.
Good night, everybody, pony. Sleep well, because we haven't.
Good night.